All right, so we're going to be creating your first flow. First thing you're going to do is go into the flows folder in ManyChat, and we're going to create a new folder. So I'm going to call this test 2 and create. Now we're going to go inside this folder. Now we've planned this out, so we're going to do a couple things in this flow. First is going to be a customer service intro, and from there it goes two places. One is going to be a live chat, and the other one is to an FAQ. So we're going to create 3 flows first. Okay, so intro, CS, or CS intro is probably what I'd name it normally. We're going to come in here and just hit space and publish. We're going to create 2 more flows that way. New flow, and we're going to call this CS FAQ. And again, come in, space, publish. And the last one is CS live chat, or just live chat. I'm just naming these so I don't get them mixed up later, and publish. The reason we did that is because it's going to be easier to link everything together once we have just all of these set up. You have to have a live flow to link from one flow to another. This will all make sense in a moment. So let's go into the customer service intro, and we're just going to set this up. So you have a question. I'm here to answer 24/7, or I can get you a live person. Your call. So the copy obviously would have to be better, but here you're going to go live chat for a button and FAQ. Oops, so I accidentally added some more text. We're just going to delete that. The cool part with these buttons is it doesn't matter in which order you create them. Since I talked about the FAQ first, I'm going to put that first. Now I'm going to go into the Flowbuilder to show you that. We're right now in the basic builder. Very similar, but this one is easier to see things as they happen. Now, if I click on the message, it'll come up like the basic builder on the side, or I can click from the button, that little circle, and now we're going to click again and click start another flow. So we're linking one flow to another flow to kind of combine them into a complete thought. The nice part about this is it's modular and you don't have to recreate things over and over. So let's find test 2. And then we're going to go to FAQ. And we're going to do the same thing with live chat. So start another flow. And test number 2, where are you? There, live chat. Cool. So now I want to show you just a little bit in live chat. So you can see our pieces are already together, and we click go to the flow. So we're in the live chat, and we're going to hit edit. Okay, let's get you a live person. Go ahead and ask your question now. Now, I'm going to cut this. What I like to do with this is instead of just using a text block, we want to use a user input. What that's going to let us do, so I'm going to paste in, is we're going to save the reply. So the person that answers this and asks the question is going to reply as text. And we're going to save this to a new custom field. And we can set this up. So test to customer question and hit enter. We're going to create the new user field. Now, what happens is they answer, they can say, hey, how do you do XYZ? And that'll be saved to this custom field. So once they do that and type something in, what do we want to happen? Well, we have to respond to them. So let's respond and say, gotcha. someone will get back to you in 2 to 3 hours. Whoa, what happened there? Probably sooner. And let's just smile, or there we go. Again, think through this copy a little more, but we're doing this fast. Now, the last thing we want to make sure that happens is, okay, so they've typed something in, we answered them. We also need to alert the team. So we're going to click Perform Actions, add an action, and we're going to do two things. We're going to mark the conversation as open. So that marks it as open in ManyChat, in the live chat. And two, we're going to notify admins. Clicking on that, you can see you can notify an admin via Messenger, email, and who you want to notify. So we're going to say first name, asked a question, colon, and then we're going to put the question. So the way we did that, there are two ways, but you can click on this little brackets or curly braces, or you can do it on your keyboard, type two curly braces, and the variables come up. So we're going to scroll down to custom user fields, test customer question, and that captures their question so you can see it right away, and we'll publish this. All right, so now let's test this really quickly so you can see what we've created. Oops, and we're going to go back to our flows, test 2, and into the intro. Oops, and we didn't end up publishing the intro, so let's publish it. And now we're going to preview it. Okay, so this will pop up in Messenger. Nobody else is going to see it, just you and the admin. So here's our intro. So you have a question, I'm here to answer 24/7, or I can get you a liver person. Whoops. We didn't set up the FAQ. You guys can do that on your own. Now you know how to do it. But we did set up the live chat, so let's click through. Great, let's get you a live person. How do you set up a flow? Perfect. So now this just popped up because that's the alert that we're supposed to get, because I'm in my own bot. It's a weird little thing that happens. Only admins will see this, and we can go back to the live chat and ManyChat right from here, which is nice. Or the user, on the other hand, is going to just see, gotcha, somebody will get back to you. Obviously, you don't want to end the conversation there, but that's the basics, or those are the basics of how you set up your first flow.